Hey everyone, it's Mike from Wichita. I'm just taking a break from the gym and the health and fitness lifestyle, and I just got some thoughts that just wanted to get out there on paper again, or in these days, it's on camera, the digital era. But I've been at this health and fitness and gym for several weeks now, and I'll be honest with you. Some days I've noticed have been tougher than others, in that I can't really tell any visible results as far as what's going on with my body. And that has made some days to get in the gym easier and some days to get in the gym harder. Now, I've pretty much just stopped looking every day. Obviously, that first week or two, you're real excited, but the reality is set in that I'm not going to notice anything as far as, physical appearance and those type of things. And honestly, I think what's going on it's just setting in. The reality is just setting in that this is just going to be a long, long road back. And I got to get used to it. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. There are some markers out there. Obviously, my strength when it comes to the different weights, bench press, a little bit of squat, those type of things. Definitely have increased since I first started, increased really fast. And I've talked about this in other videos, but I mean, that's just, I don't know. They call it muscle memory. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty accurate because, there's no way you can just gain 100 some pound on a bench if you've never bench pressed before. At least I don't remember doing that as a kid. I mean, it would go up maybe like 5, 10 pounds, and kid, I mean, like teenager, early 20s. And, I'm, you know, 55 pounds off my max bench right now, 60 pounds around there. And, it's not been that long. So that's been the nice thing is that strength has been increasing. And I've noticed it too on smaller exercises like back rows and those type of things. It's not just, the big benches and stuff. It's all of them. And so, in my mind, that's nice. That's been a nice sign. And then definitely my cardio has my times on the treadmill and the distance I'm running on the treadmill have just been increasing, not daily, but from where I started, I think like my first day, if I remember correctly, was like 15 minutes, and was just huffing and puffing. It was bad. And I'm probably going to be easily to get 45 minutes to an hour within the next several weeks on the treadmill. I can easily get to 40 minutes now. Now, granted, this isn't running, but this is walking at a much higher pace and a higher incline than what I normally have had. And so I've definitely have noticed that. I mean, out of anything, really, that cardio has kind of been the main thing I've noticed as far as kind of like a non-visible marker. And, I'm kind of struggling. Is that me actually getting better, or is that just body adjusting the treadmill? I don't know. There's lots of different things. I'm sure I probably should look into more of that more. And the other thing too is that, I've got the scale going down slowly. So that's another little marker I can look at. And I have definitely been engaging in more activity, as far as, getting out to the driving range or walking or just getting out and doing stuff in general. My activity level has definitely increased. I have 100% noticed that. Now, I'm not sure if that's just because, your mood's better, or you just have this feeling of activity. It's not so hard to move. And I think that's what's going on is it's just easier to get out there and keep moving. Let's see. Sleep's also gotten a lot better, feeling more restful, sleeping more through the night type thing, ready for bed, ready to get up. And like I've said before, usually when you're not working out, you just are tired more, but you're not really tired. You just sleep more. You just don't want to get up. You're just lazy. And I was right there. So that's kind of been a little unexpected, but all those things should be celebrated, and I do celebrate them, but it's just tough to know, outside of those things, if this is working or not when you can't see anything. And that's just the hard part. You just got to trust it, that it's working. And it's kind of the irony is kind of there too, because it's like, when you're gaining weight or you're in lump mode, like, there's visible stuff that happens. Like you eventually can't fit in clothes. You're eating a lot of food, you're out of breath, you don't want to go out and do a lot of activity. But it's like you just don't care. I mean, that's the easiest thing about it. Like you'd be like, oh man, I do need to maybe trim down a little bit, but you just keep going. It doesn't, you don't, I don't know. At least I don't dwell on it or didn't dwell on it. But yeah, when it's in reverse, it's not working fast enough. Um, I'm putting all this work in and I'm still not losing weight. I don't look any different. So it's just crazy the games your mind plays about how when you're going up in terms of weight and unhealthiness, it's just kind of like, yeah, we'll just keep doing this, just blow through. Yeah, I probably should do something, but you're not really serious about it. And yet, when you're coming down, you're all focused and everything like that, and then nothing happens. It's like, oh God. So anyway, I'm gonna keep my head down and just keep moving forward. And that's all I can really do. And I just got to keep the big picture in mind too. I've just got to let the time pass. I mean, that's part of the challenge on this too. It's like, as long as I continue to monitor the food intake, the type of food intake I'm taking, making it to the gym, reasonable amount of times a week, 4 to 5 for me, taking my rest day, drinking the water, all the yada, 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 all the fun stuff, then it'll work. It just takes time. And, the hard part is you don't know how long, when the end time is. That's part of the challenge too. Not that there should be an end time, but, eventually at one point you'd like to look in the mirror and be like, okay, I'm definitely making some progress here. Like we're getting things changed around. And that would be a physical, looking physically at it, not, the other signs and stuff. So we're in this. It's a long road. Maybe another 60, 70, 80 days, 90 days, we'll notice some physical differences. I hope so. I wish there was a way to speed that up, but you just got to let time do its thing. And you just got to let your body and your body processes do its thing and just keep moving forward. Appreciate you listening. Let's get after it today.